Let's talk a little bit about some of the amazing series that Usborne has to offer. So, beginning with our earliest chapter book readers, we have our Billy B. Brown and Hey Jack series. These are wonderful books that contain the same characters. So, I've had lots of customers who have bought one and then ended up buying the other. These are early chapter books, but you're going to notice that there's lots of pictures and that none of the words span from one line to another, which was done purposefully. Sally Rippin has children that are dyslexic. She designed these with that same intention so that kids wouldn't be confused. But these were such important books as my oldest was get older and getting into chapter books, and these are amazing read alouds too. So if you have kids that are young, don't feel like you have to avoid chapter books just because they're young. Fizz is another great series. There is a series of 4. This one talks about, so Fizz is this little white fluffy dog, and his parents are very protective, and he wants to be a police dog, and he is determined to become a police dog, and so all the trials and tribulations that he goes through in becoming a police dog. So this was one of the very first chapter books that my oldest, my reluctant reader, really enjoyed reading. And then as we get a little bit older, we recently have partnered with Bear Grylls and his adventure books. So this one, for example, is the Jungle Challenge. This one is a Blizzard Challenge. They're all different kinds. Again, really fun, has interactive graphics along with it. These are fantastic chapter books for kids to read, especially kids that like adventure, obviously. And then also along those same lines, one of our new series is called the Brother series. So this one is Bug Brother. Excuse me. This one is about a little boy, Jamie, and his brother Harry, who is really bugging him. And Jamie wants Harry to turn into a fly. And suddenly there's no more pretending, and he is a fly. So, really fun, adventurous book. Again, a great series that just came out not too long ago. And then if your kids are really into kind of the graphic novel thing, which I know is like all the rage nowadays, this is a great graphic novel series called the Ella Diaries. So I love this one. It's colorful. It is diary entries by this little girl going through, just things that little girls go through. So really a fun series for your tween. And then also for the little boys in our lives, I shouldn't say that because I know some girls like cars, so I shouldn't say that. So the adventurous, car-spirited kind of person, Wheel Nuts is an amazing series. This one has, it's actually, really thick, glossy pages and stuff, and not super easy text. But when kids see things like this on a page, they're more likely to read it than sometimes, as I was saying before, like top to bottom, full pages. This is a fabulous book. And again, comes in a whole series about all these crazy cars that compete in a race. So, and has some crude humor in there too. I'll just point that out. Not like really bad, but just if you're very sensitive to that, it might not be a book you want to buy. But boys always talk about bodily functions and those kinds of things. I have 2 of them. Another one that I really recommend is EJ12. So this is kind of like mystery spy girl book. Again, so this is more kind of traditional chapter book layout, but you can kind of see the pages. Girls love these. Again, a great series and very empowering. If your kid is a little bit older and really likes mysteries, I can't recommend enough the Gateway series, starting with the Four-Fingered Man. Kind of creepy a little bit. So the back says, when Amelia's parents decide to reopen a creepy old hotel, Amelia and her new friend Charlie quickly discover that the place is much more than it seems. The Gateway is no ordinary hotel, and its guests aren't just visiting from other cities and towns. Dun, dun, dun. But kids cannot put these down. These are very, very popular, so you get kind of an idea of length and stuff. And then also a bestseller is the Impossible Quest series. I will read the back to you again. Wolfhaven Castle has been attacked and only 4 escape capture. Tom trained to scrub pots, not fight. Eleanor, the Lord's daughter. Sebastian, a knight in training. And Quinn, the witch's apprentice. Somehow, if they are to save their people, these unlucky heroes must find 4 magical beasts from legend. But first, they have to make it out of the castle alive. So, whenever people say they like kind of sci-fi or like Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, this is often a recommendation of mine because it's a really good book and a fabulous series that kids can get enough. And then for older kids, we do have books that go all the way up to young adult. I cannot recommend enough our True Stories books. Kids, as they get older, really like to hear true stories. This is a great one. It has short, as you can see in the table of contents, short stories, true stories about different people going through different adventures. So this one is all about heroes. This one is all about ghosts. So, and there's a whole series of those too. So those are just a few of the many series that Usborne has to offer. Let me know which one you like.